Chciałam porozmawiać o roli czasu w leczeniu SM. Dlaczego tak ważne jest, żeby wcześniej rozpocząć leczenie i to skutecznymi lekami?
Multiple sclerosis is most severe when it is beginning. The inflammation is really most active. And if you start too late with effective drugs, there's a lot of destruction already in the nervous system. So nowadays we know that we don't wait until patients have already limited capacity to walk, but we start very early to get the disease as quiet as possible without any more relapses.
Czy to znaczy, że jeżeli rozpoczniemy to leczenie wcześniej, wtedy terapię można nazwać optymalną?
From our current understanding, yes. We don't have indicators which patients need drug A, which patients need drug B, but we start with drugs which have a very good compliance and a very good efficacy to ensure that we get as much stability as possible early in the course.
Ma Pan doświadczenie w leczeniu fumoranem dimetylu. No właśnie, proszę powiedzieć, jak to wyglądało w Niemczech, rozpoczęcie leczeniem właśnie tymi lekami?
Well, it started at our site. It was around 15-16 years ago when it was observed that patients which had a skin disease, psoriasis, and they were treated with fumarates, and they also had MS, that their MS got better. So then soon after that, the first studies with fumarates were started. This was around 2004 with the first studies, and the approval, the final studies were launched in 2007. So I'm looking back to more than 10 years experience with fumarates, and I currently consider it as a type of second generation drug for MS or against MS.
Czyli wy nie leczycie lekami tymi starszymi, interferonem?
If patients are long time stable on interferons, I keep on going. It's like in football, in soccer, don't change a winning team. But my experience is in the last years, we just have fumarates since 3 years, and my experience is in the last 3 years that the novel patients all claim for orals and especially fumarate. So the MS patients are very well informed by internet, and they say, well, I don't want the injectables, I'm traveling a lot, it's better to swallow or not to inject myself, and they also know that this medication is stronger.
No właśnie, jaką rolę w procesie leczenia powinni odgrywać pacjenci? Czy mogą pytać, czy możecie rozmawiać, czy oni również mogą decydować, jakie chcą mieć leki podane?
Yeah, because these are young patients, 20 years, 30 years, your age, for example, yeah, and they want a lot of information, and they have a lot of information by the internet. They have often friends which also suffer from MS. In Germany, it's 1 out of 400, and when they come with a lot of questions, it's always the best that you go with them through and say, I prefer this medication or the other medication, because otherwise, if the patient is not convinced, he or she will stop the medication soon.